Next.
On this dramatic episode of N3XT TV, Klein gets his day in court. Dylynn designs her dream home. My home would have lots of mirrors.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Hi Ben, I'm Terry. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. So I'm going to court tomorrow. I have this case, and frankly, I have no clue what I'm doing going to court and whatnot, so could you help me out?
I would be happy to help you out.
Good.
Your job as the Crown Prosecutor is to present the evidence to the court that the police have gathered in their investigation. So you're going to be questioning witnesses, you're going to be cross-examining any defense witnesses that may be called, and you're going to be arguing the facts and the law before the judge so that the judge can make a decision. You can access the criminal code online, you can access case law online, so if you go to the right websites and punch in the details of the type of case that you're looking for, the search engine will find relevant cases that you can look at. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today for the trial of Dylynn McPhail, who is charged with committing an assault against Sabrina McKay. Ben Aitken is appearing on behalf of the Crown, and Dylynn Barber is defense counsel. Mr. Aitken, are you ready to call your first witness?
Yes, ma'am, I'd like to call my first witness, Sabrina McKay.
Ms. McKay, would you take the witness stand, please?
Put your hand on the book. Do you promise to tell the truth?
Yeah, I do.
Mr. Aitken, go ahead.
I'm a lawyer. Can you tell us what happened, please?
So I was taking a nap and I'm sleeping. And then I got up. I looked in the mirror and I have this on my neck.
The tattoo.
Yes.
Do you have any idea who put the tattoo there?
Klein did it. He was laughing at me when I woke up. And he was there when I fell asleep. Has to be him.
So, in fact, during the time of this tattooing, you were asleep?
I was asleep,
So
yeah.
how can you be so sure that it was Mr. McPhail if you were sleeping?
Because he was there.
Was there anyone else in the office at the time?
No.
Are you sure? You were asleep, weren't you?
Objection?
Mr. Aitken, this is cross-examination. She has a great deal of latitude to ask questions to test the truth of this witness's evidence.
So, from my understanding of tattoos, it requires needles being poked into your skin. How did you not wake up?
I was on sleeping pills because I have trouble sleeping.
Dun dun dun.
Objection!
Yeah, you're just objecting because you know the truth, and you do too!
I had seen Klein playing with his tattoo needles, and Sabrina had said, well, I'm gonna go take a nap now, and Klein had this smirk upon his face that makes me certain that he did it.
I object! My client has the right to smile.
I'll allow that objection, actually.
She didn't use the word smile, she used smirk.
Smirk, smile, same thing, look it up.
It is not the same thing, actually. Look it up.
Counsel, please maintain proper manners in the courtroom.
Sorry, Your Honor. I'm done.
All right, so you in fact were in the office during the time this took place?
I was not.
Or was it before?
It was before the incident took place. I was in the office. I had locked the door when I left for lunch, and when I came back, the door was
so you
still
have a
locked.
key?
Of course.
May I
have
see
a
this key to the office?
I did not bring it with me to the courtroom.
Suspicious.
Object. She's kind of being a jerk.
She is kind of being a bit of a jerk, actually.
I object to her.
The people who work within N3XT TV, the hosts included, and the producers have a key to the office.
So how do you know that between the hours of lunchtime to 6, someone could not have come in and tattooed Sabrina's neck? Hey, Klein, what's up?
Not much.
So, You were in the office between the hours of noon and 6 p.m., right?
Well, my brother called me, and he wanted to go to lunch.
And would you say that Miss McKay has always had a certain hate for you?
Yeah, she doesn't really like me very much.
So
I don't know why.
You have right to believe that she would blame this on you.
Yes.
Did you put the tattoo on Miss McKay's neck?
No, I did not.
That is all.
Hello, Mr. McPhail.
Hello.
Have you ever heard the term Occam's razor? It's a theory that the simplest explanation is usually the most probable.
Mr. Aiken,
Yes.
you'll have an opportunity to make your closing arguments at the end of your case. If you have questions for the witness, you can put them to him.
I think he's stupid.
She was sound asleep on sleeping pills. She has no idea who actually did the tattoo. She's just looking to blame it on my client. Thank you.
Kalyan had a tattoo kit. Sabrina now has a tattoo. He was there. Thank you.
Counsel, thank you very much for your presentations here this afternoon. In this case, with the evidence that's before me, I'm unable to find that the accused is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, and I acquit him of this charge. You're found not guilty, sir. You're free to leave.
Power. Yeah.
You know what really annoys me? Those annoying classmates that sit in the back and they talk and they don't care, and they're in every class, no matter what grade you're in. I took the history of rock and roll and a whole bunch of people were there, but you could tell they didn't care about it. So the teacher starts talking about all these essays and presentations we have to do during the year, and the next day, the class size seemed to have halved because people switched out, they didn't want to do it. So that just proves that people take courses for an easy credit. If you don't care about the class you're taking, why don't you just take a nap? It's a lot less disruptive and annoying.
Whoa, that's so cool. Hello.
Hi.
Are you the guy who built the house on Upper Hillsborough?
Yeah, I'm Aaron Stafford. I'm an architect here in Charlottetown.
I'm Dylynn from N3XT TV.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So I'm here to learn about what you do on a daily basis.
Yeah? You want to understand a little bit about what an architect does?
Not that I could do it, but I could understand it.
Maybe we can start. I've got some sketches here. We do a lot with computer
Is
kind
that
of
your house?
animation. That was our house in the beginning.
You completely designed this on your own, like this.
Yeah, we started from scratch. So, we sat down and said, okay, what do we want in this house? And part of this was this house is aiming to be the first LEED certified house in PEI, which is an environmental rating. So it looks at how much land are you using, how much water are you using. So all of those things kind of start to influence what you design and draw. Look, this is the model of the house as it kind of got a little more developed.
Did you do this too?
Yep.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so, we use a little bit of everything. We use kind of hand drawings, we use the computers, and we use physical models as a way to kind of explore and test ideas. This is Google SketchUp. It's a free program. So I think if anybody has an interest in this, you can download it, and it's pretty intuitive to use.
I played Sims and I was good at that.
Yeah, well,
so
it's
maybe.
similar to that. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, cool. Could I build my own house? Like, if I wasn't even an architect?
I think 2% of all homes in North America use an architect. It's a very small number.
Oh, really?
And I think because people perceive it as expensive to do, but in the end,
It would be saving.
you would save money. You would have a better quality house that
See, I didn't know that.
would sell
is helpful.
faster. Yeah. So
Listen
hire
to
a
this
professional.
guy. Hire a professional. All right.
All
So
right.
let's go check out your actual house.
Okay. We had talked about the fact that the house is aiming to be LEED certified. The wood siding, for instance, is all local black spruce siding.
Like different than normal vinyl siding?
Yes, and very different than vinyl siding. The wood siding being that it's a natural material. Local being that it's not being shipped across the country and all the fossil fuels being burned to transport it. One other feature I guess we could talk about is rainwater collection.
Okay.
So when it rains, it falls down into this tub. This is all still in construction, so it's not finished yet. We have an 800-gallon water tank, and so we can use it to water the lawn and wash the car.
So you're reusing it all?
So we're reusing it all, yeah.
Leads.
So maybe we could go into the house and
Okay.
we show you a little of the inside.
So this is it.
Yeah.
So how do you design the kitchen? Oh, what's the point of the windows being so low?
Well, when that is landscaped and there's a fence there, instead of looking into the eyes of your neighbor, it's about looking down and seeing the ground and seeing flowers and seeing plants.
So it makes it seem more private.
Yeah, more private, but still brings daylight in.
I can't believe you'd come up with all this.
Yeah.
Like,
One of the other, I guess, kind of green features or things that we tried to do is the staircase here. Sherry Lee, my significant other, her grandmother's property had an elm tree on it that had Dutch elm disease. And so we took it and cut it down and had all the wood dried and then cut into the stair treads.
that's so cool.
So on top of those being local and all those things, it also has sentimental value.
Pretty.
When you sit down, nobody can really see you up here, and it's nice and quiet. And on a summer day, it's nice and shady and keeps you cool up here. So
I have a question.
yeah.
I was wondering if you're interested in selling.
Well, make me an offer.
I got $50 out in the van. What do you think?
We might have to negotiate a little bit on
It could
that,
be a
but
down payment.
we might be able to
$50.
work something.
All right, thank
All
you
right.
so much for showing me
Thanks a
around.
lot.
Oh,